not going to touch his feet. I mean, you know, we don't do that in the West. So I sort of stood back, figuring, look, I can just be an observer. I'm just a passenger in the car. I don't have to do it. After a little while, this old man pulled his hair and he said to him, have you got a picture of me? And the boy said, yeah. And he said, well, give it to him. So I thought, gee, that's very nice, you know. This little old man's going to give me a picture of himself. And I smiled, thank you very much, you know. See, there was a guy who would translate. The school principal was one of the 8 people, and he would sort of say everything in English after this. Then he looked up at me, and I was still, like, very uptight. He looked up at me and he said, you came in a big car? Like the one topic, see, that I'm uptight about. So I said, yeah. He said, you'll give it to me? So I started to say, well, and this young fellow said, Maharaji, if you want it, it's yours. And I said, now wait a minute, you can't go giving away David's car. It's not our car to give away. So the little man says to me, you made much money in America? One time I made. He said, how much did you make? So I was into bragging. I needed something for my ego. I said, well, one year I made $25,000. So they all figured that out in rupees, and everybody was impressed. It's like 60 billion rupees or something like that. So he said, you'll buy a car like that for me? Now, I grew up in a family that was very involved with Jewish charities, and I knew about getting money, but I had never been hustled so fast in my life. I didn't even know who he was, and he was already asking me for a $7,000 car. And he's smiling at me all the time. He's putting me on. That's really what it boils down to.